I've been saying we need to bring back political assassinations. I don't feel bad, and I don't think that everyone deserves the right to free speech. I think some people should be afraid to express their opinion in public.
She just said it. Like, she said the quiet part out loud.
It's giving authoritarian monster.
Yeah.
Hey guys, welcome back to Normal Gays, where we take on LGBT insanity. I'm Brad Polumbo here with Clarkson Lawson.
Hey guys.
Clarkson, what do we have on deck?
Well, Brad sent me this video, but I kind of took the reins on it and I already posted about it. But there's some corners of TikTok that we've already reacted to that are celebrating Charlie Kirk's unfortunate assassination. But this video specifically, I think, was the darkest of all of them.
Oh boy.
And let's just play it.
Okay.
Let's play the video.
And this is a queer, a non-binary?
I don't know. She looks like she just wants attention. So maybe non-binary.
This person is an alleged non-binary.
Alleged.
Let's react.
So the day after Charlie Kirk died, I was in class. My teacher said, I'll give you 5 minutes for hot takes about Charlie Kirk. I was the only person who raised their hand. I said, I've been saying we need to bring back political assassinations. I don't feel bad, and I don't think that everyone deserves the right to free speech. I think some people should be afraid to express their opinion in public.
She just said it. Like, she said the quiet part out loud.
It's giving authoritarian monster.
Yeah. Bring back political assassinations? Like, since when? I mean, I don't think they ever really went away.
Unfortunately not, but it's like you literally just tell me you hate America and everything it means to be American without telling me, because that's the number one thing that's supposed to unite us, is the idea that we don't literally kill people for their opinions.
Right. We like a free exchange of ideas. Also, the teacher was low-key like waiting for a response like this.
Yeah, why would you
give a hot take about somebody getting shot in the neck? Like, what? What teacher is this?
Definitely a college professor. Apparently this person's a student at Oberlin.
Where's Oberlin?
I don't know, but I know that it's like an elite college. So I also, like, imagine being like, hot takes about Charlie Kirk, the guy who was just killed, and you go,
me, extra credit. I want to see people get killed. I'm a communist.
It's like, also, I don't want this for you, but like, God forbid, you're a TikTok yapper, you're saying your opinions, somebody kills you for your opinions.
Right.
Do you not understand that this is not the right path?
No, they don't get it, because their opinions are right, and that's it.
Well, their opinions are just facts and truth and kindness, and then the other opinions are just hate speech.
Yeah, no, it's super
life is real simple.
Yeah, it's really simple. It's super kind to shoot people in the neck.
And let's keep going, because there's actually a lot more.
So this class is literally about revolution in China. All of our readings for this month have been talking about how violent revolution liberated millions of people, it liberated women, and then our reading for that day was specifically about democratic dictatorship, where Mao writes about, yes, people deserve free speech, but there should not be free speech for reactionaries and imperialists and like capitalists and all these people who are enemies of the revolution, because that would reverse the progress that was made.
She really just said that the Chinese Communist Party liberated women. And oh my God.
Yes, there should be free speech, but not for the reactionaries.
Not for the enemies of the revolution. It's not even, she just gave examples as reactionaries, capitalists. So anyone that they deem enemies of their ideas, she has justified in her head to murder.
But yes, there's free speech, but just not for the people who oppose my revolution.
Right.
We're imposing through blood.
But me, the communist, is the nicest person and is morally good, and we want what's best for society, but we're going to kill you. I'm so shocked that a communist believes in using violence to achieve their end outcome.
I'm not at all. And it's disturbing to see people, and I guess we can't really make any conclusions about the actual course, but it kind of sounds like they're whitewashing Mao, and they're like, I mean, Mao is literally responsible for more deaths than Hitler, I believe.
Correct.
Just to be clear, we're talking about an evil dictator who brutally oppressed people and caused mass starvation and devastation. And she's like, we're studying Mao, and he says, no free speech for capitalists.
God forbid people want to keep their property. That's like my biggest thing with communists, is that they're like, communism has never been tried. It's never been tried. Why has it never actually been tried? Because you have to consolidate power in order to achieve your end outcome. And when you do that,
it turns into a dictatorship.
Correct. Like, there is no I always say communism is possible in heaven, but it'll never happen on earth.
Ooh. Okay, King, go on.
Yeah.
But she would literally execute us.
She would. She would be okay with me getting shot in the neck.
That's scary.
Honestly, her glasses, never mind.
I can't even make jokes with her. She's too scary.
Well, I was going to say something, but it was just going to be way too inappropriate, so I'm not going to.
All right, let's keep going.
That would reverse the progress that was made. So after I say this, even though we've been learning all this, all of the hands go up.
You can't allow
you know what people start saying? They start saying, oh, you know what? There was a school shooting on that same day. And how can you claim to oppose school shootings and oppose gun violence when you're now celebrating Charlie Kirk dying? As if those two forms of violence are the same. Like, think critically with what we've been reading in class. And then also stop to consider the fact that Charlie Kirk said himself that he was fine with those kids dying.
If your empathy is determined as to whether or not that person had empathy for you, then you don't actually have empathy.
No, you don't. And also, of course, I agree that a school shooting and Charlie Kirk being assassinated aren't the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
They are different,
but
you either care about human life or you don't.
Right. It's also a little funny how she's talking about enemies of the revolution, but she wants to take away people's guns. I don't know what revolution you want to partake in, lady, Miss Big Eye, but you might need weapons for that. I don't know.
She also is lying about Charlie Kirk. He never supported kids dying. He disagreed with gun control.
Any rights that you have as a free person, there is risk that is associated with it. There's risk to being free. And if you have the Second Amendment, there is risk to that. And that's all Charlie was saying, is that he believes that the risk of more shootings is worth having your populace be armed, which is a very common belief.
Yes.
So if that is
you can
what
debate it,
justifies
you can
you
disagree
getting
with
shot,
it.
then half of America is now justified in her big eyes to be killed because they believe in the Second Amendment.
And to be very clear, what he actually said was also, he was saying that, like, if you have cars in a society, you're going to have car accidents and people will die. Well, if you have an armed society, there will be gun deaths. He wasn't saying that, therefore, he supports those gun deaths.
Right.
He thinks they're not sad. He was saying a fact, basically.
Right. That car example is really good. They've
turned that was what he said in the original clip.
Oh,
that's not my example. Yeah, the full clip that they never show.
Oh.
So that's the point, is you're lying about him. Not only are you, like, I guess, honestly, lying about what he said is, like, very low down on the list of dumb things in this video. But it's worth noting that she's also lying.
That's a really good point. If you believe in driving a car and then you die in a car wreck, should it matter? Oh, I guess you believed in risking lives by driving a car.
You still have sympathy for people who die in car wrecks. Like, and again,
she said think critically. I'm like, bitch, do not tell me to think
critically. Are we allowed to? Or are we going to be labeled enemies of the revolution?
Yeah, God. Oh my God.
Let's keep going. Let's try to just run the rest of this video.
He's fine with people dying every year if it means that Americans have gun rights. So, and then the worst thing that was said in that class was that it was a shame that Charlie Kirk died because he was such a huge figure in the right-wing movement. And now who will the left debate? Now there's no one to have, like, productive conversations with. He used that word. Of course, everyone's saying this. They were all male students. Like, there were probably 5 or 6 male students who raised their hands right after me and just responded. So yeah, it just shows that white men will always choose to empathize with the people who look like them over any of the people who they're glorifying ever heard.
Oh my God.
Of course, you had to make it a white man thing.
It's always, yeah.
They only have one trick.
Yeah, and you're not going to start a revolution without men.
Or white people.
Like, what do you think? It's just going to be a bunch of college girls saying, "Oh, destroy the people." Like, I can't imagine that.
And God forbid those horrific white men be against murder and terrorism.
Yeah.
Like,
I wish we could deport her, but I think she's a citizen.
I would be almost certain, because most immigrants would not fix their mouth to say this. They actually like America, and they like the things that make America America. They don't want to tear it all down and shoot enemies of the revolution.
Oh my God. And you know what? The crazy part is, it's free speech, what she just said. And that's us believing in the ideals that make America great. She can say that shit. And that there is risk associated with rights, just like Charlie said. And the risk associated with free speech is dumb bitches like her are going to use it to say stuff like that.
But then we can roast them.
Yeah. And make money off them.
Yes.
Yes.
Guys, let us know what you think. Do you think she's just being brainwashed at this college? Like, imagine being the parent paying like $50,000 a year for that.
I would literally lose my shit.
I would too.
I'd send her to military camp.
Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to our hit the like button, yada yada. Yeah. Also, guys, please consider becoming a member. You guys always ask us, when are you gonna do long form content? We want long form.
Doing it.
Well, we're doing it, but you gotta pay.
You have to pay.
So
it's not a lot.
No, it's not. Become a normie today. Become a member at the link down below, and then join us for our members only weekly videos. It'll be longer form. We're gonna do a deep dive on the creepiest TikToker we've ever reacted to. We're gonna react to Grindr horror stories. Potentially, we're going to do a lie detector test together.
That'll be fun.
That will be fun.
Yeah.
And maybe you guys can submit questions, but that will all be for members only. So please do consider becoming a member today down below. And with that, guys, we will bring you some more Normal Gays content real soon.